The human soul has a minimum daily requirement of entertainment, but listening to a podcast like you're doing right now, yeah, that doesn't count. Welcome to the world of MGM Rewards, where we have the greatest live shows on earth, the biggest names in sports, the best chefs on the planet, and the most unforgettable nights of your life. This is way beyond watching 20-second clips on your phone. This is all the entertainment you can handle and more. So join MGM Rewards now and visit MGMResorts.com to book your next Vegas getaway. Welcome to the show.
Ranch water, anal probes, and the WNBA. This is Strikeout Beer. And we're live. Welcome to Strikeout Beer, the Monday Night Madness edition with your pals Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Rapid Dave.
I'm Alan.
What's
I had
up?
to wait for you to unmute my mic because.
Well, I did a minute ago because you were making noise over there, and every time you make a noise, you cancel out the music, you cancel out the other part or whatever. You'll get it through your head one of these days. Jay's in the house. Yo, saying hi from Belém, New Mexico. Well, that's nice. You ever been to New Mexico?
Yes.
Have you?
Yes, I have. Yeah. Philmont Scout Ranch. Spent a week out there.
When you were a Boy Scout, right?
Yeah, cavalcade through the mountains.
Huh.
Yeah,
I've never been out there. I want to go. I might go this year because I can get out. You get out there like 9 hours, right? You can get to like, is Angel Fire like 10 hours or something like that? Mute Alan again. I'll do it one more time. No, but it's like, he's on a delay. So I was like, I had to mute him for a little bit because the things were ticking or whatever. So, but no, I've never been out there. I want to go though.
Let's go right now.
If you're driving, I'm in because then I could I sleep the whole time. Animation Shorts, how we doing?
What is going on?
All right, so we couldn't get the same beer or the same ranch water today. I'm having Modelo ranch water. This is Mexican lime, made with a splash of real Mexican lime juice and a hint of 100% blue agave. Huh. It's brewed spiked sparkling water.
It's only a hint of 100% blue agave? Okay.
That's kind of a meltdown, right? Because they say a hint of 100%.
Right. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I'm having Lone River ranch water. It says original hard seltzer, made with 100% agave and natural lime juice. Roots in far west Texas. 80 calories, 4% alcohol by volume.
Nice.
Yeah, let's see here. Manufactured for Lone Star at Houston, Texas. Under special agreement, Abita Springs, Louisiana.
Nice.
Oh.
Mine says sparkling water. So I don't know. What the hell is ranch water anyways? Like it says sparkling water, it says hard seltzer. Well, I got to figure.
Yeah.
What?
It's alcoholic water.
What is ranch water? I got to know. I actually just went ahead and typed raunchy in there, and now I got a whole new definition coming to me. Let's see. The best Texas. I don't want to know the best Texas. What is ranch water made out of? Ranch water is easy to make and simple and readily available ingredients. All you need is some tequila, lime, and Topo Chico. Huh.
Yeah, that's like, ooh.
Is it good?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, cheers to you.
Got an interesting taste. I've become a fan of the ranch water.
It's light and refreshing for a hot summer day down here in Texas.
It is. Yeah. Tony's here. I fixed it.
Nice. Hey, he bounced from Animation Swords over to Tony.
Yeah, you fixed the glitch.
Tone. I like that. I like that profile picture too. Little Rick and Morty action.
It's pretty cool.
So yeah, I mean, you could walk around and drink this in a cup. No one's gonna stop you. So mine does have a significant lime taste, but I think it's more sparkling water. So this thing will get you mangled. What's the ABV on this thing? 4.5? Yeah, 4.5.
Mine's 4.
Man, we're just talking about
ranch water.
Yeah,
a little ranch water tonight.
We're a beer podcast and we're mixing it up tonight.
The Celtic boys are back.
Always in our heart, never anywhere else. Always right here. What Taco was like? Mom's Italian. No, I'm like in here. He goes, "What are you up there?" He goes, "Race car driver." What lap you on? 46. Yeah, man. Jeez.
Oh,
did I go live? Yeah, I went live on Strikeout Beer. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was on Strikeout Beer on all the different channels. I'm like, I could have went live under something else, and I'm like, I have no idea what we're doing here. But I make mistakes all the time.
Yeah, I mean, you do, but What's up, Lizzie? Lizzie's in the house too. What's going on, Lizzie?
She's in there making some shirts.
Okay.
And some
That's
cups
good.
and stuff.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So how's it going?
You know what? Today wasn't that bad of a day. It was a little wet driving into work this morning. And let me tell you something about the Dallas North Tollway and rain.
Okay.
It's slicker than shit out there, man. And you got these cars that didn't pass inspection rolling on bald-ass tires that are just out there effing around. Like they're getting squirrely around the corners, and then they hit some car, another car hits that car. Well, then I was telling Lizzie about it when I got home today, and I was like, the problem is this, is when, one, they're going too fast, but two, the cars behind them don't want to stop. Their full concern is, I got to get to where I'm going. I'm going to jump into the right lane, if not the third right lane or whatever, or the center lane or the right lane. They cause more accidents than the original damn thing. So I was like, oh God, it was a hell of a thing getting in the morning.
I'm just going to burn it all down is what's going to happen.
I'm telling you. But we do have, all right, so if you're part of the Patreon, patreon.com/strikeout, you already know what we're having this coming Wednesday. We have, you don't know what's coming. You just know that we have 3 different summer variety packs. We got the summer vacation. We've got the pool party. We got a Carbach, we got a St. Arnold, and we got a Harpoon. So I'm going to let Alan choose when he gets here. Or maybe we'll let Michael Henson choose, because Michael Henson will be in studio with us, or in the house, in the room, hanging out with us. And we got some stogies for later, which are, how are those things called? I got them down here somewhere, but I shared them onto our page. But yeah.
Okay.
Looking forward to it.
So where do you want to start? You want to start with the anal probes, or...
Dude!
The WNBA.
Did you read this story at all?
No, I didn't. You didn't send me a link. You just sent me a headline.
Oh.
You sent me a screenshot of a headline that had no link.
All right, here you go. Now, what caught I thought it was fake at first because it was presented by Barstools. So I was like, all right, I'm out. But anyways, it was shared by other people and things like that. So on Twitter, it says U.S. Intel officials, we have craft of non-human origin. Objects retrieved are of exotic origin, non-human intelligence. Materials include intact and partially intact vehicles. DOD cleared these statements for open publication. So they went ahead and put it out there. Let's see. There's another one that was, this is the biggest story in the UFO world since the 2017 NYT expose, right? That whistleblower, whistleblower says the U.S. government is legally covering up the possession of intact craft, not of this earth. And so they go into the whole story and things like that. And so it's something we already knew, right? Like, there's no way in hell that we think that we're the only people in the galaxy. And you know what I mean? Come on. That's child's play.
Right.
So, well, let me ask you this. Do you think that we're alone in this whole effing galaxy? Like, there's nothing else?
No.
Okay,
yeah,
just want to make sure you weren't like a lunatic or something.
Yeah, no, we've had this discussion before. You knew the answer to the question.
I got to walk it back for the people.
I've given my alien story before. I've seen a UFO.
Oh, Jesus. And so with this, Lizzie and I were talking.
Absurd because I saw a UFO. All of a sudden, you don't believe in them?
I totally don't believe in them now. But Lizzie and I were talking about a meeting when I told her this story, and she goes, "Oh my God!" I go, "You know what? I mean, if it's out there and it's there, I mean, they should just open up shop and make it a damn museum, build a museum around this thing, and charge $500 a ticket. You know what I mean? I mean, they'd make so much effing money, and hopefully, obviously, make some dough for the actual government themselves that's bleeding and hemorrhaging money like crazy. And so I was like, I would pay to go see this.
You pay $500 to go see it?
I mean, to see some shit from not this world? Oh, my God. I don't know. I don't know what I would pay. Lizzie would have to buy her own ticket. I could afford myself. But we were sitting there and I was like, I would totally do it. And I was like, you know what? They probably wouldn't do it for a couple specific reasons. And it'd be like, they don't understand the technology yet, right? They can't duplicate, replicate, anything like that.
Right.
And so they got to keep it all in a wrap. Now they can just say, oh yeah, we found some stuff. Well, no kidding. No one's that dumb where they don't think something has already came here and all the years and years, you know what I mean? How many ever years the Earth's been around? And 5 or 6 years. Like, I don't know. Like, no one could even know that.
Like anybody can even know that.
And so I was like, oh man, but they want to test that out because they can't open it up for people. I was like, fuck, they let me walk in that mother effer. I'll go inside that damn thing. I don't give a shit. I was like, you kind of go through it like Galaxy's Edge over there in Star Warsville or whatever the hell it's called. I was like, I'm in. I'm totally in. I was like, but they won't let you. I guarantee they won't do it until they figure out how to do the technology, all that kind of shit, because you're going to get some nerd in there and he's going to be like taking pictures and, making little notes or whatever. Then he's going to be like, oh, you know what? I know how to figure this out. I can figure this out. Reverse engineer some stuff.
I can make this.
Yeah. And that's what you're going to have. So, but I mean, will we ever be able to see it in our lifetime? Like ever be able to see some type of craft from not this planet? I don't know, man.
Yes.
I mean, we're going to be like 80 years, maybe the next 40 years.
So are you talking about like up close and personal or just see it? Because like, again,
I just want to, I want to be able to touch it.
Seen a UFO.
Yeah. I mean, people see shit all the time. I'm saying I want to be in front of this damn, Carillion cruiser and be like, hey, and then take a selfie with it or something. I don't know, man. I just want to see it. It's not that I don't believe it there. I want to see what kind of technology we're working with here.
Right.
That's what I want to see.
Just see what you're working with. That's all.
Mm-hmm. So I think it'd be great. I really do. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, definitely. Like to be able to see something, get in it, look around. Maybe push a button you're not supposed to push.
That's all I'm thinking. I just want to turn the damn thing on. I'm going to hit that button.
It's all I want to do is push a button I'm not allowed to push.
And then all of a sudden
That's all I want. And then I can die. And I'm good. I don't have to do anything else in my life. If I push the button and it just puts me in a catatonic state, I'm good. I pushed the button I wasn't supposed to push.
You push the button and it kills you. You're like, God damn it. There's a big old don't push this button. That's a terrible idea. Oh, my God. Vegas is just going to town on those poor Panthers.
What's the score now? Last I saw was 2-0.
5-1.
Oh, jeez.
It was 4-0 middle of the second period. Hell, I think it went all the way to the third period. And then now, Florida, they scored one, and then Vegas like, nah, not up in here.
No.
So,
bro, you're too close.
Yeah. So speaking of aliens, we're going to have, it's not going to be alien talk with Lee Knox. We're going to have something else, I think. Did he want to talk about aliens again?
We said aliens. Yeah. We said aliens. And he was going to dig up some more stuff for us to watch and peruse, because he always gives us homework when we have him on the show.
Right.
And we do our homework, and then we talk. Maybe we turn the lights down a little low, get the spooky music playing in the background, wearing our tinfoil hats.
Wait, is this the button? I think I changed it. Hold on. Oh, no, that's the other music. That's the, that's the, what's it called? Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Dude. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the talk with Lee. I'm sure he'll have something that he'll definitely talk about this, and he probably already knows where it's at. I mean, most of these things, they always say they're like housed out there in Roswell, New Mexico and things like that. That's where Area 51 is, and it's just middle of the desert. All the documentaries and things that we've watched, everything kind of goes out there towards, just the middle of nowhere, obviously.
Because they're pulling the old look over here while we're doing something over here. Really, where the hotbed for aliens and UFOs is? Sheboygan. No one goes to Sheboygan.
Except for the what the hell was John Candy's band in Home Alone? Because they're real big in Sheboygan. Real big.
Polka band.
Polka. No? the polka twist. Real big hits where we're at. Sheboygan. Real big in Sheboygan.
Yeah. You got polka and aliens out there. That's it.
I mean, that'd be a pretty good place to keep that shit. So, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So, I can't wait for that chat. Looking forward to it. Now, you know what? Do you have the WNBA Fantasy League pulled up?
Let's see here. Hold on a second. The Kenosha Kickers?
Kenosha Kickers. Oh, my God. See, that's why I kept saying it, because in my head, I'll trigger the name. I know what I'm talking about if I start quoting it enough, and I just gave up. I gave it half. I was just half go.
You half-assed it, just like
Kenosha
you do everything
Kickers?
else in life.
You never heard of the Kenosha Kickers? No, we had a couple. Well, okay, we had a couple hits back in the day. She's trying to get back to Chicago. And this sorry ass like, you never heard of our hits?
No, I haven't.
God. All right, let's check out the league real quick, and we'll flip over. We're going to talk some NFL as well tonight, and whatever else we get our hands on. But let's see the standings right now. So if you're part of the Strikeout Beer WNBA Fantasy Football or Fantasy WNBA League, thank you so much for being a part of that. Let's go. We got the East Layup Drill in first place, 2-0. We got This Is a Thing at 500. P-Wagon 500. Blue Waffles 0-2, 0-0. Joanna Man's 0-2. Then we head over to the West. The Old Hags 2-0. Russian Prisoners 2-0. Penetration 1-1. NC
double penetration. Let's get it right.
Oh, it just says penetration on this one.
Yeah, it's triple double penetration.
Oh, he must have changed it or something. Okay, so NC Lake Monsters 1-1, Downtown Diddlers 0-2. So here's the update again, and this is what I noticed last week. Remember I told you I had a 5% chance of getting into the playoffs? Even though I won last week, I'm still at 5%. Layup drill has a 69% chance of getting into the playoffs. This is the thing at 40%, and then everybody else in that division 5% and 8% respectively. Old Hag 71% getting the playoffs. Russian Prisoner 67%. Penetration 53%. Monsters 57%, and then the Downtown Diddler. So I don't know what the hell's going on. Like, I guess we're being dominated so bad that we have no chance of getting in the playoffs. I don't know what's going on. The first week, we had to throw the first week out. It's bullshit.
You're just 2 weeks in, and you just might as well just close up shop.
That's what it's telling me, essentially. And how are you liking it? Are you keeping up with it on the daily?
I mean, I'm 2-0 for a reason, buddy.
Oh, so you're going in and checking and whatnot? Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm making sure my lineup's set on a daily basis. Got my players in there. If someone's hurt, let's get rid of this player. Let's pick someone up. I've made a few moves. I haven't made a ton of moves, but I've made a few.
I did not know the assignment. I thought it was like fantasy football. I thought it was you set your lineup and you're like, all right, see you next week. And then I'm noticing that Ryan starts, he's like got 100 points on me, then like 200. I think he finished with like 200-point win or 150 or something like that. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then I realized, I'm like, oh, you gotta.
They play more than one game a week.
They play more than one game a week. I was like, I had no idea. I thought they just played once a week, collect like $80,000 a year for working, 5 times.
Wake up at Holiday Inn Express to a can't-miss breakfast that's free with every stay. Count on all the hot, fresh coffee you need and an incredible breakfast buffet that has something for everyone, like eggs, cinnamon rolls, and even hot, fresh pancakes with all the toppings you crave. Next time, do yourself a favor and stay at a Holiday Inn Express with a can't-miss breakfast that's free with every stay. So, when you wake up at Holiday Inn Express, you'll wake up happy. A part of IHG Hotels and Resorts.
The human soul has a minimum daily requirement of entertainment, but listening to a podcast like you're doing right now, yeah, that doesn't count. Welcome to the world of MGM Rewards, where we have the greatest live shows on earth, the biggest names in sports, the best chefs on the planet, and the most unforgettable nights of your life. This is way beyond watching 20-second clips on your phone. This is all the entertainment you can handle and more. So join MGM Rewards now and visit MGMResorts.com to book your next Vegas getaway. Welcome to the show.
I don't know, 5 times an effing season. I don't know. How many games is there?
They've actually got 40 games this season.
Oh.
They've upped the number of games. I think it was like 36 last year.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that.
They're up to 40 games this season. So
how far is that spread out?
Season. I looked it up earlier today, and give me a second. I'll look it up.
We got 40 regular games May 19th through September 10th. They stretch 40 games until September 10th. It ends the day before the football season. That's a smart move. That probably doesn't include the playoffs. So then they'd be like, complaining that they don't get any views when they're right in the middle of the NFL season. They probably have their playoffs week 1. No one cares.
Yeah, the playoffs start in September. But yeah.
Oh my God. I got to check out attendance real quick. Let's see. WNBA attendance.
In Bafo this year, man. People are really showing up.
I'm telling you, I think that was home openers. Home openers see a 21% rise in attendance. Oh.
Yeah.
This year
you don't see home opener attendance a rise. In the NFL, you don't see a rise because it's a sellout every year. So the only way you get a rise is if you get a new stadium that has more seats.
All right, so here's something I'm skeptic of. One, okay. I guess there's only been according to this, I'm looking at acrosstimeline.com. This is WNBA attendance. They've only had 3 games. I guess I don't know if this is up to date because I thought they've played more than 3 games since May 19th. So I don't know. Maybe they haven't. Now, the Phoenix Mercury, they're in first right now. 9,637 is their average. But I got a feeling that most of that came for that, opening day, right? They got everybody.
Well, they didn't sell out opening day.
Well, but they got 14,000. They had 14,000. There is no effing way they had 14,000 people there. That's probably ticket sales, but then they didn't sell those tickets.
So most teams have played about 6 games. You're somewhere between 4 to 6 games.
Okay.
Or actually, here's 7. A couple teams have played 7.
All right. Well, how long do I got to wait for this data to update? Because this is ridiculous.
I'm looking on ESPN.com.
Does it have the metrics by team?
I'm just looking at the standings. I'm not looking at the.
Okay. Maybe it takes a little bit of time for these for this attendance to get going. But let's just say through 3 games, you're looking at the Phoenix Mercury of a 14,000 high and a 6,000 low with an average of 9,600. I'm assuming now that with 3 more games in there, that average is just plummeting. It's going down, right? Because there's no way they're going to maintain that with 6,000 low. Next one up is the Storm. They got 11,000 high. 8,200 low, so their low is a little bit higher. Their floor is a little bit higher. They get an average of 9,200. So, but let me just skip. We'll go down to the bottom. The Atlanta Dream, 3,200 high, 2,500 low, with an average of 29.93. Is that not crazy?
Yeah, they averaged 31. Or no, they had 31,000 there last year.
31,000 or 3,100?
3,100, I mean.
Okay.
And 3,200 this year.
Our Dallas Wings they're holding firm at 4,500. So I don't know why. It seems like more of the West Coast that this is more of a popular thing. You get towards the Central and the East Coast, not really. You know what I mean? We'll have to check on the attendance. I'll keep looking at it every week on Monday just to kind of get the recap and see if we can't see what's going on here. But yeah, I assume it's, Vegas is obviously going to put some butts in the seats just because they're like, oh, what are y'all doing tonight? I don't know, nothing. You want to go to an Aces game? Yeah, sure. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, overall attendance.
Oh, what a throw. Watching the Ranger game, my man, Jonah Heim just gunned somebody out at second. Perfect tag, perfect throw. Simeon laid that leather down.
Rapid Dave likes bottoms.
I do like bottoms. Big bottoms.
Say hi. Spell map, saying this, you're welcome. Carry on and happy Monday.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. So, yeah, there you go for the WNBA update of the week. I've got nothing else. I haven't even been – have you watched the game yet?
I watched the opening game, Sparks and the Mercury.
Yeah, how was it?
You know what? It wasn't the worst thing I've ever watched. How's that?
I saw highlights – or wait, was that me and you at the bar? We were watching the WNBA highlights. I'm like, why'd they start with like those 3 bricks? And then they finally got it in there. I was like, what the?
That was Saturday.
I was like, why the hell are they starting the highlight with 3 effing bricks? Like just closing our eyes and heaving it up. No, the WNBA, sir.
Yeah. Well, they were showing the amazing rebounds. Rebounding's part of the game. And they're great at that because there's a lot of missed shots.
There's a ton of missed shots.
A lot.
God, you know what? I don't want to do this tonight. I say we just get the hell out of here.
You don't want to do this.
I just say we get the hell out of here. I don't want to sit.
What you wanted to do?
No.
You called for the ball.
Oh.
You said this is what we're doing.
Oh. I just had an update. That was it. And I wanted to look at attendance because I heard that attendance was up, so I wanted to see what they were at. That's all. That's all I want to do. I didn't want to poke fun, make jokes. LeBron of the Mavs, ain't no way, bro. No, he ain't coming here. No.
Why not?
Because he's going to stay in L.A. He's too big of a deal now. He ain't going to make it out here. You know what I mean?
Wait, hold on. He can make it in L.A., but he can't make it in Dallas.
He's not going to like the town. You know what I mean? He's not going to like the town, the people, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
I mean, he made it in freaking Akron, Ohio.
That's where he's from. Isn't he from Cleveland?
Right, I understand that.
Yeah, he's from there.
Yeah, okay, I understand that. But if you can live in Akron, Ohio, you can live anywhere because it don't get no worse.
Well, that's his hometown, man.
Okay.
Yeah, your hometown will always be easier to live in and whatnot.
Will it?
We got any games on right now? We got the Dodgers, bottom of the 5th. Yeah, I'll watch that. Houston won today.
Yeah, they're pretty good at baseball.
I did say that. I was like, they're pretty good at baseball. You got to watch out for those Stros, man. No, I don't think he's coming here. I know it was out there that Kyrie was like recruiting him, something like that. You know what, Kyrie, just go to the Lakers if you want to play with LeBron. Just get the hell out.
Kyrie's not even here. So.
Oh, he left too?
Well, he's a free agent.
Oh, I know, but he's got. There's no one. There's not a line to sign him anywhere. You know what I mean? There's not a line.
Kyrie?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, there is.
No. Are the Rangers for real this year, or is it too early to tell? Check out the Texas Rangers Roundup podcast for that information, sir.
Yeah. We're not going to talk that here.
Yeah.
That.
We don't talk Rangers baseball on this podcast.
Nope. Wrong podcast, bro. Wrong podcast.
Wrong neighborhood. You sit, do your thing where you pull your shirt.
Not welcome here.
You're such a lunatic. God. It makes me so uncomfortable when you do that.
You called for me to do it. You put in the call. You can't say that. You can't ask me to do something and be like, don't do that.
You don't do it. You don't
Whoa.
You don't say that.
Sir.
So offensive.
What? Ranger talk's not welcome here. What else do you want me to say?
Oh, that's so offensive. All right, there you go. Let me see if I copy that one. That's Spotify, and then here's iHeart. Oh, that's Spotify again.
And just in case you missed it the first time, here it is again.
We're doing great. Do we ever do anything right? Like, oh my God, I haven't fumbled this much around in a pretty long time. Like, it's getting like, monumental.
The more you podcast, the worse you get.
That's terrible.
Like,
go Texas Rangers! Yeah, they're doing great this year. They are the real deal, man. They're the real deal.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, buddy, you just jinxed them.
I mentioned that too all the time. How much I'm like, don't get your hopes up, kids.
Don't get your hopes. Look, they're going to win 2 out of 3, but don't expect it, okay? All right? Just expect them to get swept, all right?
Oh, my gosh. They got a tough challenge this week, and they're in the 9th inning right now against the Cardinals, tied up at 3. And then they have, like I said, who are they? Tampa Bay, right? They're hosting Tampa Bay. So they have some, hey, you want to be the best? You got to beat the best. They're in the bottom of the 9th right now.
Okay.
I like this sparkling water. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
So I sent you a message. I don't know if you got it. You probably did, but I don't recall you responding or acknowledging or something like that. So I was mentioning, I was like, we're trying to we're trying to gain more beers and drinks for Clear the Fridge. And if you guys been part of the show for an extended period of time, you know what that is. We drink old beers that have been left in the fridge for 6 months to a year to 2 years. We've had a 3-year. You had that 5-year beer or something like that, right? The Freedom.
Man.
That Freedom one was old.
Yeah.
And so.
But I did respond to you. I got 2 tall boys.
Oh, that's right.
I didn't get like a 6-pack or anything. So I didn't have anything to put back.
That's fine. And then I put 2 back of this Modelo Ranch water. So we're going to have that. And I picked up 2 sixers of the same beers to give you this week. I'll keep the other one. Or I have them marked and I can just stay, whatever you want to do. But keep them in the fridge for, I figured at the earliest we're talking December, but I guarantee we won't go get them in December because we're going to be up to our...
We're busy. We'll be busy. Save them for a year. Say we keep them back for at least a year.
Up to our ass and alligators, a.k.a. beer, because it's going to be nuts. Let's talk local sports team. You have a chance to own a Dallas team for 5 years. Which are you taking, the Mavs, Stars, or Cowboys? Do I want to make money? That is what my question is. Because you know who I'm taking if I want to make money.
I mean, only 2 of those teams are the Dallas team. The other one's an Arlington team.
They might as well play an F in Fort Worth, Mansfield, or something.
But I mean, if you want a championship team, you take the Renegades, right? Like
that's on the table.
Teams.
That's
Give me the Arlington Renegades.
Yeah.
They're at least proud of where they're from. They're not trying to hide it like the Cowboys.
Yeah, they straight up just say we're from Arlington.
Yeah, it used to be in Irving. They said, no, we're not in Irving. No. We're in Dallas. No, that's Arlington.
6-1, Vegas.
Oh, man. So if one of those 3 teams, I could own them for 5 years.
Give me a breakdown for each team. Why you would or you wouldn't do it for each team. Or what you'd enjoy and what you wouldn't enjoy.
So owning the Stars would be awesome because it's a hockey team, right? I love hockey. I'm a hockey guy, right? Grew up playing hockey, grew up watching hockey. Love hockey. Would be awesome to own a hockey team. So that just pure, like, just straight fun for me, right? The Mavs, I mean, you've got to there's no one I hate more than Mavs fans.
Cowboy. You don't like Cowboy fans more than Mavs fans.
Here's my thing. Mavs fans are some of the biggest yuppies in the world.
You gotta have your little your plaid shirt on with your little vest on and your little shit kickers and whatnot.
It's Han Solo night like every night out there.
Oh, the chicks? Yeah. They're dressed like Han Solo and everybody else looks like they woke up watching what's that stupid AMC show? Not Westworld. It's Lonesome Dove? No. It's the one on Paramount. Everybody's like bugging your ass to watch or something.
Oh yeah. Yellowstone.
I knew it was something stupid.
Yeah. I don't know, like, and then your number one superstar is a whiny baby,
a chubby whiny baby.
Nobody whines more than Luka.
Yeah.
Not even LeBron. Luka whines and complains way more.
He gives him a run for his money. Come on.
Now the Cowboys. I would just make an S ton of money, right? Just. Hey, it's a 5-year commitment. I'll make an S ton of money, and then I'll go buy something else. You know,
if you pick them first, then you could buy the next team. You could buy the Mavs, and then and then hell yeah, just have a. You know, we're not called the Dallas Mavericks or the Dallas Stars anymore. This is called Allen Stars and Allen's Mavs. Yeah. Don't get confused with Allen, Texas. It's mine.
Probably what I'm going to end up doing is junking those and just rolling with my Arlington Renegades because they're a championship team. So.
Put all the money into that, and you got all these stars coming out to pay. I'm paying them $1 million each. I'm not that $75,000 a year ain't gonna cut it. We're getting some superstars out here. You got a Deion Sanders set up.
What do you got?
If I'm in for strictly money, or maybe just to have a little bit of fun and see what I can actually, if I can bring a football championship to Arlington, I guess, another one. The Cowboys. Stars would always be great. It's always my first option. I'd love to own a hockey team. I know nothing about managing a hockey team, but, you know, I'll put a GM in place, sit back, sell, $12 mill of lights. We'll call it a day.
There we go.
Mavs, I have no interest in owning. It's just I don't want to deal with basketball players. Just a man's got to have a code.
I have my limits,
and I don't want to deal with whiny ass millionaires.
Let's see here, Billy Joe. I always get my pizza delivered. I have no idea why they put liver on it in the first place.
Delivered. Ha!
Yeah.
Ha!
Delivered liver.
And this week's dad joke is brought to you by JB Carts. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram and at jbcarts.com. Great.
Because he doesn't want liver on it, and it's delivered.
So,
yeah, remove the liver.
Why do they even put it in there in the first place? I have no idea.
No idea.
It's good seeing you in here. Hashtag for Lizzie there, Billy Joe. She's doing good, by the way. Doing real good. So, yeah.
That's good. That's
Boom.
good.
Is that another goal did I go in or not go in? I don't know.
Whiskey coming in with that hashtag for Lizzie over on the Twitch. Thank you so much, Whiskey.
Nice. But yeah, that's a great question, Whiskey. I appreciate you you putting it out there because it does. You know, I always like thinking about that kind of stuff, and I like your hypotheticals. Some of them I just can't put on here. You know, that you text me and shit. Like I'm like, well,
you know what the thing is? Like Whiskey will send us a hypothetical, and then we spend 30 minutes talking about what the hell is wrong with TJ. Like that's our new hypothetical. Like we forget about the actual hypothetical he sent over, and it's what the fuck is wrong with him?
And we don't even get to it on the show.
Mom? Billy Joe wants to know how your mom is and when she's coming back.
I hadn't talked to her. Don't know. Oh, and I got the answer for when she's coming back. She's not coming back.
New on Curiosity Stream. How do you connect a 16th century potato to limitless energy production? Could Napoleon's toothpick have a direct link to a machine that predicts the future? And how can a 1700s conch shell chart a course to humans connecting their brains to the internet? James Burke's visionary series Connections returns for a new generation. Experience all new Connections. With monthly, annual, and bundled plans, find the one that works for you at curiositystream.com.
The human soul has a minimum daily requirement of entertainment, but listening to a podcast like you're doing right now, yeah, that doesn't count. Welcome to the world of MGM Rewards, where we have the greatest live shows on earth, the biggest names in sports, the best chefs on the planet, and the most unforgettable nights of your life. This is way beyond watching 20-second clips on your phone. This is all the entertainment you can handle and more. So join MGM Rewards now and visit MGMResorts.com to book your next Vegas getaway. Welcome to the show.
So, yeah, I think it's some time. We'll let some time pass. But yeah, I assume she's fine. I don't know, man.
She's a nice lady.
Yeah.
Take her out to a nice seafood dinner and never call her again.
I think her and Billy Joe need to hang out. Well, I guess Fred wouldn't like that.
Oh my God, give your mom a call.
I talked to her, I don't know, a couple weeks ago or whatever. Yeah. When was Mother's Day? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think I called her on Mother's Day. I talked to her husband more than I talked to her at this point.
Oh, Fred?
Yeah, I like talking to Fred, though. Fred's a nice guy.
Fred's a nice guy.
Yeah.
I'll take Fred out to a seafood dinner, and I'll call him again.
He's fun to hang out with, man. He's a riot. He really is. So, I mean, I sat there and, well, I was doing most of the drinking, but yeah, he was great to talk to. I was just having a fun time, enjoying myself. Then I went and got that suitcase of White Castle on the way home.
Dude.
I was like, how the hell am I going to get in my suit after eating that many White Castle? What's up? You got something for me? You messed up? Why do you keep messing up? Is that on the back? Oh. That's pretty big. You want to show the people at home? Oh, okay. Oh, here comes Lizzie. Look, it's a shirt.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
little 4th of July action shirt?
Yeah, she's doing 4th of July stuff right now.
Okay.
Yeah. They're coming out pretty
Billy
good.
Joe said get Fred to come on the show. We've called him before and had him on.
Yeah, we used to talk to Fred.
He texted us a couple seasons ago, right?
Yeah.
Not last season, but the season before that.
It was when the Bengals were getting good. And the Burrow, or you know what? It might have been after Burrow got hurt or some shit like that. I don't know.
They were. Did you ever check out, was it New Heights? The Kelsey Brothers podcast?
No, that's not. Is that called New Heights?
Something.
I listen to it every so often, but not very much. Let's see. Kelsey
I think it's New Heights.
Podcast. I'll get you the name of it. Yeah, New Heights. Okay. When you say New Heights, it makes me think of that cartoon from BNR. But yeah. Remember that animated thing that Bengals
that was in 32, right?
Jesus.
But they were talking about DeAndre Hopkins after he got released, and like he listed, all these quarterbacks he'd play for, and there was like, is there anyone who was shocking that wasn't on that list? And Jason goes, yeah, there's a quarterback that I was surprised wasn't on the list. He's got a stadium named after him. And Travis looks at me, he goes, what? He goes, yeah, Burrowhead. And he's just
yeah, Billy Joe, your stadium that you play in is named after our quarterback. So I don't know. Maybe they're kind of good. You finally won one at home against us, but you don't ever have to. The cool thing about being a Chief or a Chiefs fan is that you really don't have to play anybody on the road. You get to play everybody at home. Like you go on the road and beat like a 1-15 team. Great job. Amazing work. You're doing the Lord's work. But then when you play a tough team, you get to be at home. It's really cute.
Well, I mean, they win more games in the regular season, so
we'll see this year. I don't know. I expect disaster for myself. I don't see it going well. That just the negativity kind of just caught up to me already. I'm like, nah, not gonna work this year.
Is there anything going on with Joe Mixon right now?
He's gone. He's gonna go. He's gonna get traded.
You think so?
Yeah.
I ain't heard anything.
Yeah.
Last thing I heard was like beating kids or something like that, right?
Yeah. Apparently he's that old school discipline, which it's some kids need that.
They weren't his kids though.
Yeah.
Like he was like the old man. Like you always remember, like in the movies, you'd have the old man out in his front yard.
Mm-hmm.
He's out on his porch, and the kids go running through his yard. And he's like, "You damn kids, get off my lawn!"
The thing about being a Chief, there are no better teams. I mean, yeah, sure. I hear you.
Because you guys win the Super Bowl every year. Oh wait, no, you don't.
Yeah, I think did the Bengals go to the Super Bowl 2 years ago? Yeah, that's what it was. They didn't win though, but what can you do? All right, so here's some news. Here's some news. Bengals expected to keep Joe Mixon. So there you go. That's hot off the press, and I'm glad because I like Joe Mixon. I love him. So
yeah. And to answer your question, there is nothing wrong with Whiskey Pro. Whiskey's mom had him tested. Not his fault. All the shrinks run out of the room crying.
Oh Jesus! Hey, Mike.
It's an OU running back thing to beat girls and kids.
Yeah, there is something in the water out there in Norman.
There's something.
Yeah. All right, so we got some people in here. Just want to recap or want to talk about a couple things we got coming up. And not only are we going to do the Strikeout Beer Fantasy Football League this year, but we're going to do a different additional league where if you want to be in it, you're going to play with your one. You get to keep your favorite team. That's it.
Well,
so
unless your favorite team's already taken.
Exactly. So you'll be able to. You can choose another one if you want. If we don't have a person claiming that team. Alan's going to have nothing but Lions on his fantasy football team. I'll have nothing but Cincinnati Bengals. Old School Wizard, I think, is going to do the Chiefs. We're going to have Dylan Busby. He's going to handle the Philadelphia Eagles. Freaking Mike Graham's going to handle Dallas Cowboys. So, and the list we were going through at Saturday, it's like we got damn near 20 people that there's probably in on this league, which is going to make it a lot of fun. But you can't have anybody else other than your team. There's no draft. There's no waiver wire. There's nothing.
If your player gets traded, you lose them.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry.
And the other team will get them. So, real quick, Billy Joe asked Whiskey how his grandpa was doing because, he wasn't doing so hot a couple of years ago. And Whiskey said he's doing great. Just bought a new RV and taking road trips all summer. So
nice.
that's great news. That's awesome.
That's good to hear, bud.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, we got that going on. And, looking forward to this year. We were talking about it Saturday, and of course I was bouncing all over the place because I don't get out of the house much.
I couldn't tell if you were just fucking with me or you just had no idea what was going on. Like, it was just like so weird because like one thing we talked about was we're doing, we got the SB Fantasy Football podcast going, and we talked about breaking up and doing team by team breakdowns. And we said we're doing team by team breakdown. Every episode will be a new team. You're taking the AFC, I'm taking the NFC. And you're like, yeah, cool. Yeah, no, I'll do it. And I'm going to do the AFC East, and then I'll do I was like, no, we're doing it team. Yeah, just the team. Each episode's team. Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, I'm going to do the AFC East. And I'm talking about this. I'm like, I don't think you are understanding what I'm saying.
What's up, Dirt Gnome?
And I was like, you know what? I don't know what. I was like, I got to the point where I was like, you know what? He's just fucking with me now. Like, but no, you just had no idea. It was very pan.
Yeah. We had no one there to help us out with the Pam situation.
Yeah, it was just. I was like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
What's going on, Horny? Hope you're doing good. Hopefully the tournament went well this weekend. Kiddo had a tournament this weekend.
Oh, nice. So I'm putting the links in there now. These podcasts, they're not. Listen, they're not on this. They're part of our network. They're Alan and myself, but they're not on this channel for Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or where you would normally, or wherever you enjoy your podcast, right? We have the SB Fantasy Football Podcast. I don't know why I just SB Fantasy Football Podcast, SB Baseball Podcast. Those two things are going to be, they're separate, but it's us. So they run under totally different radars this year. We're giving it a go where we separate out the beer. Like, this is just our live channel where we have fun, but the other ones are pre-recorded. We drop those throughout the week. We do 2 to 3 of them a week at this point. And so, yeah, check them out. Give it a listen, and if you want, give us some feedback. I mean, we'd like to know what you like, what you don't like. If you've listened and you want to rate us. But if you want to give personal feedback, email us or DM us here. Or like I said, just email us at strikeoutbeer@gmail.com. DM us. Let us know what you think. I'd take some honest feedback.
And I think we might be changing the name of the SB Baseball Podcast because that's just, I don't know. I think it's going to be, look, Ma, we're baseball guys. And we got to work on the SB Fantasy Football Podcast because you just stumbled over it. I stumbled over it a few times. It's just, I don't know.
I'm in. It's got our initials right there. I'm all in. I'm all in.
We'll figure it out. We're workshopping that.
Well, yeah, check those out and let us know what you think. Because, yeah, no, Strikeout Beer is still going to be here for Mondays and Wednesdays. It's going to be part of our, just our live show where we get to sit here and goof around, interact, and have some beers, have special guests on, things like that.
Like you said, it's a variety show is what it is, essentially. Did you hear about the guy who sued the airlines for losing his luggage? He lost his case.
Have you ever lost luggage while traveling?
For a little bit. Had to go back up there because we had connecting flights and one of the connecting flights got delayed and the luggage ended up staying on there when it was supposed to come off because we ended up having to switch flights, and so had to go back up to the airport a couple days later. But it was one of those where like they knew where it was shortly after. Like we went filed the case, and they called us back like an hour later. Like, oh, we know where your luggage is. This is where it is.
We weren't able to yank. We had to yank it off there or something like that. Yeah. I think I've lost just a couple times, but I've travel caught it. It happened when I was a child, like for some reason. And I remember sitting there and it was like, you know, my grandmother's at the airport with us. We're like, we don't want my brother and I, my bags are gone. We're like, where the hell's our bag? And my brother's like, dude, I just want just give me my rollerblades and my cologne. I don't give a shit. And I go, Justin, what'd you even pack? Because this back, you know, our mom didn't pack for us. We were kids, and she didn't pack our bags. She just were like putting us on a plane to go see our dad, and that was it. She's like, he'll buy you clothes when you get there. So we're sitting there, and he goes, yeah, I gotta have it, man. I go, oh, come on, man. I go, just calm down and be all right. And so we're trying to fill out this paperwork, and the colony was apparently too difficult for this guy to understand. It's like, he goes,
the important stuff, rollerblades and cologne.
That's it, man. That's it. Oh, God. What do you got there, Billy Joe?
Billy Joe said 2 vampires got married. They were always at each other's throats. Well, the nice thing about when I lost my luggage was it was on the return trip, so we were home when we lost it. So it wasn't bad. Now, at the time, it was mostly like filled with like souvenirs and stuff. This was when we went up to Michigan for my sister's high school graduation. We just found out Liz was pregnant at that point in time, so I'd bought a bunch of Detroit baby stuff while we were up there, so that when she was born, she had all of her proper attire to wear. But yeah,
I think the worst part of it, losing it on the way on vacation. That sucks. Like, especially if you're going somewhere that, you know, if you're going somewhere exotic or something like that, where there's like, you just don't have clothes and shit. But like, I almost threw all my shit away one time. I was like flying on Spirit. And this is my first time flying on it. And I just kind of, they're like, oh, you got check-in bags? No, I got none. He goes, you got carry-ons? I go, what the fuck you need to know about that? And I just click it next. And apparently it's $100. And I get to the gate and it says, it's big red, $100 for a carry-on. And I go, you got to be kidding me. I'm going to pay $100 for this. He goes, and the lady's like, yeah, if you call them, it's $50 or something. I go, oh my God, answer the phone. You know, I'm about to throw all my shit away and just buy stuff when I get to Vegas. Cause there's like, you know, Marshalls and Target and everything else like right there. I can make it happen.
That's fine. But like, I couldn't imagine like when I went to the Knobs for his wedding and he had a destination wedding and it was at a resort in Jamaica. If you lose your stuff,
you're done.
There's nowhere to go. But you can go to they had a little gift shop there on the resort, but I'm going to pay $30 a shirt and $50 for a pair of shorts. Like,
yeah, those are your swimming trunks, your night shorts, and your day shirt, all that shit. Like, what's better, a cruise or resort? I've never been on a cruise. I don't want to go on one. I have no interest in it.
I actually would like to go on a cruise. We've actually talked about going on one. Probably here in the next year or two, just me and Liz. But I've stayed at a resort, all inclusive in Jamaica, a Sandals resort, and it was awesome. Like, you walk up to like, especially like it was one of those drinking trips, right? You know, the Knobs wedding, and all we did was drink. We drank and we ate. We took like a 40-minute break for a wedding real quick, but other than that, that's all we did.
Yeah, I've never been on a cruise, but I think Nick was telling me about it. I don't think I'd go on a long one. I've had buddies tell me about how much they've had on like these 7-day cruises, and they'll fly over to Europe and then hop on a cruise. And I got no interest in that. I really don't. Now, a resort, it's okay. Like, you go down to Mexico. We've been like 5 different resorts in Mexico, like different areas of it. It's all right. I don't know.
Do you do the all-inclusive resorts or?
I've done both. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done both.
The all-inclusive was awesome. And especially like where we were at there in Jamaica, the Sandals resorts, you could go to any of the Sandals resorts and everything was included. So like every night we went to a different resort for dinner while we were there. We did that a couple times for lunch. Hell, because you're drinking all the time, you walk up to they got the little food shack there and they're like, what do you want? I'm like, what you got? They're
burger
like,
and fries.
Tell me what you want. Can I get a grilled cheese sandwich? You sure can. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I mean, you're not eating anything. You know, they had
a bunch of jerk chicken while I was in Jamaica.
You had a bunch of jerk chicken?
Yeah, that sure was good. Billy Joe, I'm having trouble learning to play the piano. It's a hard instrument to pick up.
It's quite heavy.
Because it's heavy. It weighs a lot.
It's got a lot.
Try a keyboard; they're lighter, and you can put on piano mode.
There you go. There you go. Legend.
I think the resort would be the best. No rush to be back at a boat. Don't get left behind. Right? That's the thing with the. And they tell you if you're not here, see ya.
Yeah, but I give you like a whole day to dick around and whatever. I don't know. I just don't see the point. I don't know. Unless you want to, you're out there, you're in the middle of the ocean. I can see if you had your own, nice cabin, but they're all kind of small. You got a balcony, and you're just kind of hanging out. You know what I mean? But you're hanging out on a boat with like a shit ton of more like people on top of people.
Right, but these are like big ones. So like if I went to one of the ones that like have like a water park on it and shit, and they have like the casinos in there and the nightclubs, and they got all this crap in there, that would be cool. I think that would be a lot of fun.
But those are the big ass ones that got even more people on it. So when I actually started looking some of these things up, and they were like, what's the biggest downside of some of the larger ships? Because they're overpopulated, overcrowded. Because I think at one point, especially during like COVID, when the COVID started kind of loosening it up or whatever, they're like, dude, you want to go on a cruise? $200 and you're in. You know what I mean? It didn't cost shit, and I don't think it costs much now to go on a cruise. Like drive down to Galveston and just go to fucking Cozumel, which sucks.
Or just fly to Florida. It's cheap to fly to Florida, right?
Yeah. Go out of Miami or something.
Yeah, and you fly out to there and catch a cruise out there.
If I flew out to Florida, I'm just gonna stay in Florida. I'll hang out in Miami for 5 days. Oh yeah, I love going down to Miami.
A little South Beach action going on,
bro. We had so much fun. I went down there.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Okay, round two. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah. Sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right. ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
My kids were living in the Keys at the time, and I was like, hey, I'm coming down. I'm going to meet you, and I'll drive down, and I'm going to meet your mom halfway from Florida, from Miami. So Lizzie and I hop on a flight, head down there. She fucking leaves and goes to South Carolina. And I'm like, I'm coming here, right? Oh, well, we're busy this weekend. We had to go to South Carolina. I go, you got to be fucking kidding me. So anyways, we're there. I'm like, well, now we're partying. And so we go to like the casino. We go here. We go to the beach. We go to have some Cuban food and whatnot. I had a pretty good time that weekend. Went to Hooters down there. That's the best damn Hooters I ever seen in my life. I was like, hola. That was back when I talked Spanish, too.
Billy Joe said, I saw on the news today that a cross-eyed teacher had lost her job. She had trouble controlling her pupils.
Is he just sitting there with it? He's just feeding. Well, my question is this. Is he copy and pasting?
Easy.
Oh, easy. Lizzie, I had a good time. She I had a blast. Oh yeah, no, they like the white boys that speak Spanish down there. They like them a lot.
Oh, see,
yep, big fan. But I don't even remember where we stayed, dude. We rented a car, right? And so we got like this little ass Metro or something, or what was the compact Chevy? That was it was like back in like 2010 or something like that, 2008. And dude, I'm like driving this little fucking car, just flying. I mean, just going all over the freaking place. I don't even know if it was a 5-speed or not. But yeah, I had so much damn fun. I don't remember the hotel at all, but I remember being down there. It was a lot of fun. I need to go back there. It's been a while since I've been to Miami. Been quite a long.
Oh, what is that? What car is this?
We went through the hood, man, and it was crazy as shit. It was an old hatchback. It was a red hatchback, Chevy, whatever the hell that was. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I've got a picture of it up, but it doesn't show me what it is.
Spark?
Spark?
Maybe a Spark. Yeah, I think it was a Spark.
Yeah. Yeah, the old Chevy Spark.
That shit was fun to drive. I like driving little just piece of shit cars like that and just hauling
like
balls.
Go-kart. You treat them like go-karts.
Yep. You bet your ass I do. Treat that.
You bet your ass I do.
They're like, you want the insurance? Go, hell yeah, I want the damn insurance. I don't. I'm hitting every fucking thing.
Give me that insurance where I can bring it in on a tow truck.
Oh, Vegas won. That's it. They're up 2-0. 7-2. Put up 7. Woo. Yeah, baby.
But both games were in Vegas, right?
Yeah, they're going to Florida this weekend.
My grandma said Geo Metro.
I had a Geo Metro too. My mom had one. She had a white one that was a 5-speed, a 3-cylinder 5-speed. And so me and Justin used to drive the shit out of this car, right? And then when she moved, I was like, just give it to me. I'll take it. It's no big deal. And so I had it as like a backup. I had that. I had my Integra. I had a Honda Accord, and then I had this little fucking Metro. And, bro, I used to just dog the S out of that car. I loved it. We'd go into, like, Walmart parking lot and be like, flying all over the place, pulling the e-brake. I don't know how we didn't roll over. Like, dude, we're sliding all over the freaking place. It was so damn much fun. I miss being young, right? Where you just did fun shit. I just like to do bad shit.
We had a buddy who in high school had a Honda Accord, and the model where it had the headlights that flipped up and flipped down and all that.
That's what I had in high school.
Dude, he absolutely loved that thing, and we would just mess with him. Like, so we'd be like sitting at a light. There was a light that we would always get stuck at when we were going to school in the morning, and my buddy would be behind him, and he would always just nudge up, just keep nudging up until he would bump him. And the dude would flip out every damn time. We did that, or you did the bit where you went to 7-Eleven, you got a Slurpee, and you got in front of him, and you just tossed it out the window, so it would hit his front windshield and just splatter all over it.
It's amazing that you haven't had your face absolutely fucking beat in. Like, I mean, it's a goddamn mystery. I assume that that you're somehow getting away with some dumb shit. But yeah, you didn't have a car in high school, did you?
No.
So you're always in the passenger seat. Yeah. Because if you had a car and you flipped out when someone threw a fucking hard-boiled egg at your car down the street from my house. When you roll up this Wednesday, I'm gonna have a double big gulp size of a Slurpee, and I'm gonna fucking.
Mike's asking about the poop Escort.
Yeah, that poop Escort that he had. It was stick shift.
Old Ford Escort. That thing was awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
I miss it.
I know. I miss it too. I really do miss that car.
Mike's the one who taught me how to drive a stick. I bought it. I didn't even know how to drive it.
Yeah.
Like, we took it for a test drive. Mike test drove it for me. And he was like, "What do you think?" I was like, "I don't know. You're the one driving it. How did it drive?" He goes, "It was good."
It's $500, dude. Does it matter how it fucking drives?
Then we went to the parking lot at NRH2O, and he's like, "All right, let's do this."
All right, big guy, get in the seat. Cruise is great. Wait, he's way behind. Hold on. Let's see what we got here.
Escort 500. Yeah, it was only $500 for that Escort.
Here you go. You got someone co-signing on the Cruise idea.
The Cruise is great, and the wife loves the whole setup. No cooking, no cleaning, no kids, no laundry, no me. I'm at the bar and casino.
That's what I'm talking about, Billy Joe.
I thought he was saying for a second, like, no me, like she went on the cruise and he just stayed at home.
Maybe that's what it. No,
he hit me with a twist at the end that he was actually there at the bar and casino. Like,
allegedly.
Yeah. Or was it a different bar casino? Like, she was on the cruise and he was in Vegas at the casino.
So what's the rules now for anybody that's in here that's been on a cruise here in the last year or so? Can you still get on it with do you need a passport? Because you are traveling to different countries, but you're getting off and then right back on the plane or on the boat. So, you know what I mean? You're not going through immigration and shit like that at every one of your destinations. So I don't know. I don't know if you need it. Back in the day, you didn't need it.
Well, you didn't need one to. You didn't need one to go to Mexico or Canada back in the day either.
You needed your birth certificate. That was what you needed.
Thanks a lot, Bin Laden.
Yeah. So I don't know if that obviously that doesn't play at all anymore. I mean, you just forge the shit out of those anyways. But yeah, I wonder if you can get on a cruise. If you can go on a cruise without a passport, I need to renew mine. I think it just expired like this year or last. So I don't know. I look pretty much the same. I just have a full beard instead of a goatee. I think then I'll just shave it again. I need to shave this stupid beard.
Yes. It says yes.
Who?
You need a passport to go on a cruise.
Passport? All right.
Yeah. According to 6 sources on internet.com.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I would travel because one, if you get stuck there, like you said, you missed the boat or some shit like that, you have to get back to the country. If you in that point you're flying, well, guess what? You need your fucking passport to get in the country. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But only have done resort. Okay, I got you. I don't know. We were talking. I think my brother went down to Mexico or something like that, and was like, he goes, "You ever been?" I go, "Yeah, I've been like fucking like 10 times, man. 5 to 6 times, or I don't think I hit 10. I was 5 or 6." And I'm like, it's fun, but it's just like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, it depends. Now you were at Sandals, which is a little bit higher end. Like it's a higher end resort.
Yeah.
And so it's a little bit more. If you go to some of these other ones, you know, you're just finding a hotel that's part of that has all inclusive stuff or whatever. And it was like, you know, we used to go with the group of like 10 people, so we'd be out there just like cutting up for, you know, $500 round trip, you know, whatever, and it includes hotel, includes all the food and booze and all kind. I had to get ripped up, man. I'd be out there, but yeah, I mean, the food wasn't spectacular. It was good. The service was good because, you know, we tipped the shit out of the guy when the first day we get there. We know how to handle going out of town, you know, where we get perfect service every day after, but, you know. So
we were at one of the restaurants we went to at one of the resorts was like a
let us know, Mike.
Strikeout beer resort vacay.
I'd go.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
So we're at like an Italian restaurant. And we ordered wine, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of the girls that was with us.
Hold on. Italian restaurant in Jamaica?
In Jamaica, yeah, okay. Because they had fancy restaurants at all the resorts, right?
I got you.
Different themes at the different resorts. This one was an Italian restaurant. Right?
I was just confused because I was like, hold on, because this is the only place you've ever been, right? You've only been to Jamaica.
Yes.
I was just confirming the story that you were in Jamaica. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. And so we ordered wine, and the waiter goes to the girl at the end of the table, and she's very country. And so the guy opens up the bottle of wine and grabs her glass and just pours, you know, a little bit in it. You're supposed to sniff it and make sure it's good and give him the okay. And he pours a little bit in her glass. She grabs it and looks at it and looks out at him and goes, "Is that it?" And like, you kind of can tell him the bottle's good. You got to smell it. And she had no clue. So yeah, that was a good time. Got a good chuckle out of that.
Nice. Rangers win, people.
Oh, look at that.
Hello, win column.
In the 10th? They go to the 10th, or were they playing here at home?
No, they got things done in the 9th. Bottom of the 9th, baby.
We're not saying names. No, it wasn't Amanda. It was one of Naoka's friends. I don't remember what her name was. Some chick. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't say her name because I don't remember what it was.
Damn, the Rays won too. All right, whatever.
Sally, Susie, Cheyenne.
Astros win too. Astros won too. Damn it.
A friend of mine went bald last year, but he still carries a comb. He just can't part with it. Part the hair, but he's bald.
If you start going where you lose all this right here, right? Say you get the shoe, the horseshoe, right?
The Friar Tuck.
Yeah, you get the Friar Tuck. Do you go full Friar Tuck, or do you just fucking buzz it all? Or do you try to grow it out and comb it over?
Yeah, I ain't combing it over.
Too much work for you?
It's a lot of work.
I almost want the Friar Tuck for a little while.
I actually like the ball, so, you know, because we shaved our heads a couple years ago for Lizzie, and I like it. I just haven't. It's one of those where I just got to do it. Like I was actually talking to Liz earlier today. I was like, I need to shave my head again.
That's what I told you when we got here. I was like, man, it's about time to knock that fuzz off the top of your head.
Yeah, it's out of control.
I wouldn't mind getting the Friar Tuck. I think I'd be okay with it, but I want the lower one. I want it to like be right here. You know what I mean? A little bit lower than normal, but just, you know, but all just dome right there. I got an egg-shaped head anyways.
You can do that. Just get the clippers.
That's what I'm saying. I think I might do it. I might just have a little bit of fun this summer. Liz is going to kill me, but
the Kimbo slice.
Yeah, I'm going to do the Kimbo. Fucking
the George Washington. Remember when the Dan did that? The bet payoff. He had to grow his hair out. And he looked like George Washington.
Little moon roof.
He was just bald right here.
Don't make stupid bets, kids. All right, real quick, let's recap what we got here. The Hulk Hogan, and then we're gonna skedaddle.
So I'm drinking from Lone River Ranch Water, original hard seltzer, coming in at 4% alcohol by volume, 80 calories. It's pretty damn tasty. 19.2 fluid ounces in the big boys. They're like $3.50 each. If you buy two, it's one of those where you go to the gas station, you got to buy two for $7. Yeah, great deal. Good, smooth, crushable. This is good and good for you. Good for you. This is a summer drink, right? You get done mowing the yard, knock these back. You're doing some yard work, chilling out by the pool. Get crushed on some 4% ranch waters.
I'm telling you,
take a minute, but
I'm enjoying the lower ABVs. I really am, because you can just kind of keep going. It doesn't really affect you at all, you know. I'm having Modelo Ranch Water. This thing is the Mexican lime version. It's brewed spiked sparkling water. So I don't know. I thought I don't know, ranch water, sparkling water. I don't know what the hell's going on. But 4.5% alcohol by volume. It's actually quite tasty. I think I could see myself jazzing this thing up a little bit. Maybe a little tahini around the corners. Putting some, just a little something extra in there, you know. But it tastes lime. It's a lime flavor. It tastes like a lime claw, but less, seltzer. So I really enjoyed it.
The lime flavor is like my least favorite of the
seltzers.
Like the claw on that.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely enjoy these more than that. It does have that lime in it, but I think it's the agave that I think really kind of sets it apart from your lime seltzers. Having that agave in it really gives it a better flavor.
Yeah,
I think.
I don't think I had anything. I don't see any words on the side of this thing.
Have a good one, Billy Joe. Thanks for coming in, brother. Appreciate it.
See you, buddy.
As always.
Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate you hanging out with us, providing all those little jokes and whatnot. Funny guy. But yeah, no, I really did enjoy it. And this is the time of the year where this is gonna be what I go to when I'm out there hanging out by the pool. I'm outside, like you said, you're mowing the yard, you're hot, it's 95 outside, and you need a little something just to, Jesus, you know, you don't want a beer, you don't want something heavy, and hey, keep it light, keep it fresh.
Yeah.
It'll work. So
cool, crisp, refreshing. Bam.
We're going to get out of here. I think we're going to be back. We'll be back on, I think I will be back. And then, of course, I say we'll be back. We'll be back Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Time with special guest Michael Henson. It should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. He's always a hoot to have in there. He's not like us, you know, we're not interviewing him or anything like that. He's just hanging out and chatting with us and having some beers.
I think what our plan is just to have him on the show. And then me and you just do the show and just not acknowledge him.
Don't even say that he's there.
Just pretend like he's not there.
How long until he's like, you know, just sit there? Does he interject or something like that? How long till he interjects or is like, hey?
Tune in Wednesday to find out.
Oh, we're not doing that. We're not doing that shit. We're not doing those mean bits. God, I'm hitting the button. We got 50 seconds. You got time to run us out of here. But yeah, oh my God.
Well, you got to run us out of there. You're playing the music. It's all you, brother.
You can do it right now if you want, and I'll crank it up.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what, guys? Thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate you. We love you guys. And we don't just throw that L word around. Like, when we say it, we mean it. And we mean it. You guys hold a special place right here. You can't see. That's my heart. I'm pointing to it. That's where you guys are. Thanks so much for watching. As always, I'm Alan.
I'm Rapper Dave.
Talk to you guys later. Deuces.
Oh, happy birthday to Landry. There you go. Happy birthday, Landry.
Happy birthday.
Thanks for listening to Strikeout Beer.
Okay, round two. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right. ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.